I want to say thank you to everybody who came out on a day like this in March 2025. The 90 people that filled that room and said, we have had enough. We know what's coming. Not everybody knew what was coming. We knew what was coming. And we said it's going to start here. And you should have heard the people in Washington and some of the people in the leadership positions in our party say, why are you going to Springfield? Watch what we can do together in Springfield. You're going to see unity. You're going to see leadership. You're going to see effort. And then who walks in halfway through? Claire Copeland. And I said, if you guys in D.C. want to see a family committed to what our party stands for, Warren and Claire Copeland are that family. So it is starting to happen. And this is the first time that we've ever outraised a Republican incumbent in Ohio in a really long time. Going back to Ted Strickland, to the first time, actually the third time he ran. Representative Capter came up to me yesterday, Marcy Capter. She said, keep doing what you're doing. Where are you going tomorrow? I'm going to be in Clark County. Tell Springfield, I'm going to win my congressional race. You need to win yours. And then at the end of the phone call, the DC guy says, well, wait a minute. Are you saying that that's like 4 or 5 races we can win in Ohio? I said, yes. That's 4 or 5 congressional races. That's Senator Sherrod Brown, and that's Amy Acton, the governor of Ohio. Thank you for what you're doing. It's making a difference. It's making a difference. Here's the difference. Every single thing we do to bring people back into the party, every single thing. The 90-year-old person who I met at the assisted living outside South Charleston. The 30-year-old who said, they cut off my peer recovery. I can't get my counseling. I want to be sober. Help me. Help me. I said, Mental Health Recovery Act. If my brother had only gotten it, he'd be alive today. I understand what you're dealing with. Know that this Democratic Congress understands that people need that help. When they're reaching a hand out, we need to reach and pull them through. That's what we stand for. We stand for human rights. We stand for people. And what is wealth? Health is wealth. Do we have any social workers here? Thank you. Thanks for the social workers. The surge that you're going to see in 2027 is the social worker surge in our schools and our cities and our towns. So as we prepare for a tough week, let's remember what we stand for. And for those of you who are thinking, is there something that I can share with my Republican friends or my friends of faith that may not agree with me? Matthew 25. Matthew 25. Yea, what you do to the least of these, you also do unto me. What you do to the least of these, you do unto me. I think of Paul's letter to the Colossians. I think of Leviticus and what Moses said about people being the same. We're all human. We're all children of God. So we are going to win some races this year that we have not won in a really long time. Shout out to Darcy for her candidacy in District 74. Thank you. I want to say thank you to our city commissioners who swept in last year. I see Andy, I see Larry, I see some others. Thank you. Congratulations. But the Democratic coalition of faith leaders, of activists, of social workers, of labor, of businessmen, of small business owners, of retirees, of educators, we're back. All right. Let me know if you live in the southern part of Clark County. That's the part that I have. So really from I-70 south, that's me now. If you're north of I-70, your next congresswoman is going to be Tracy Taggart.
Thanks, Alan. Great to see you again. It's always great to be in a room with like-minded individuals. In my own community, it always feels like home. So thank you guys for your support up to this point. I am always trying to bring people together, and I'm always looking to grow.